What's up, everybody? Just thought I'd do this video for all you guys. I hope somebody comes in the ship and sees me with this on my head. I'm being an idiot. It's based off of the stream I did 1 year ago today. My first stream in the current, since I started streaming again, where I mentioned the destroyed Nintendo. This is what's left of the Nintendo, man. It's on my head. I'm just waiting for it to fall off. But you know, it is what it is. I should put shit on top of it. Yeah. It's fucking great. Okay, so I got this shit down. Oh, this is starting to shift a bit. They're putting... Well, there's only one of them left. Man, I'm getting fucked over here. Say, man, things have been crazy. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but things are gonna get crazy as the decade comes to a close. The final year of the decade, just finish all the shit I've done this decade, because I've spent pretty much half the decade on this epic adventure. So there is somebody watching. What's up? I got a hat. I made myself a hat. What's up? I'm interested in seeing who it is. This is stupid. I used to do stuff like this on stream back in the day. Yeah. Alright, so I have a few videos that I'm going to make here soon. I was going to do that 360 collection video today, but like I say, my SD cards are all full, so I got to clear some space off of them. I might do it tomorrow. I don't like to film on the phone because it just looks weird to me. Like it's more zoomed in. But... yeah. The hat I got on. It actually does not hurt, surprisingly. It's pretty stable. Go back and forth. It does not fall off. So Ben RT got its first video earlier today. I should actually check my account. Ben RT one. I have two Ben RTs. One of them I set up, but nobody could subscribe to it, so I just did this one. Who is in here? I want to know what they think of my hat. Here, 5 views. Jeez. Yeah, man, I recorded it with just QuickTime Player and the Life Cam. And the video took up 1.88 gigabyte. 1.88 gigabyte. Gigabytes. Would you use gigabyte because it's not over 1 in reality? But when there you go. Take this off for now. Well, I want people to see this when they come in. But anyway, there's two quality settings with that camera. There's high and there's maximum. High lags really bad, but the file size is good. The video is just super choppy. Maximum is very smooth, which is weird considering that, but the file size is huge. So I really don't know what to do about that. I say try and record just straight from my movie, but since I'm using an external webcam, it does not seem to work. It just doesn't say anything in terms of camera. So I got 2 viewers. I want somebody to say something on my hat. I think I have an idea as to who is watching my videos, though. But because if I'm lucky, what's up? What's up, 22? You like my hat? If there's somebody who watches my videos, I think they watch my videos. If they're watching this right now, then I'm probably fucked. I'm gonna get my fucking shit knocked out here soon, guys. I'm interested in seeing this, though. This is falling backwards. It's just flat, so it's kind of hard to keep up. Legacy, man. That's all that's left of it. Your hat is cool. My hat. I'm gonna go put stuff on it. My hat. All right, let me find something to put on top of it. Where's that little guy? It's gonna be dangerous here. Get on top of this. See, I'm walking like a drunk guy. I had something. Use this thing since it's broken anyway. Alright. But I have 2 people watching. One of them, I have 3 people. I think it could be. Like I say, man, I might get my fucking shit knocked out if it's one of the people I think it is. Just saying. Oh, down to 1 viewer. I say this channel is going to go in the exact same direction as the clan channel did. And the teachers with it. Same damn shit. Exact same situation, man. I say things don't change at all. The more things change, the more they stay the same. This is going to end up hurting me. Oh! I lost it with it. The JVC camera. That. This is broken. Does it have a card in it? No. Yeah, it collapsed. Piece collapsed. I'm gonna be the next meme after Will Smith, Mark Ass Brownlee. Have you guys seen that YouTube rewind thing where he says his name that way? Will Smith. I think it's pronounced Marquez. I think that's how it's pronounced. He does some cool stuff on YouTube. But oh, that right there is painful. It caught my hair in. See, it's not easy. I'm pretty sure that's the one that I just tore off the thing. But... all right, here we go. Frickin' spitting time. All right. What is that? What is this? Are you talking about what this is? What my hat is? This is the top shell of a Nintendo Entertainment System. NES. Mine, it got crushed in shipping. And over time, it just broke down. And this is all I have left of it. That's where your games would go in. Very old piece of my channel, but this way. Oh. My hat. Nest hat. My nest. Mice nest collection. Alright. Let's try and move forward like this. It's a meme, damn it. It's a meme. Oh. Every time it does that, it screws with me. I want to see the replay of this. Every time it does that. Every time it does that. It's just funny as hell. I got 2 viewers. More things. This is gonna hurt me. This is gonna hurt me. I'm becoming a meme. I seen the Call of Duty video posted, and you are a beast at that game. Well, I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I actually would have done better in that clip, in that video, but my capture card occasionally would skip frames, and there was a bit of delay just due to the way that it is. So, like, I forget exactly what the term is. Input delay, like if you have a TV with a low refresh rate. If I was actually playing it on the TV, I would have done a bit better, because there were a few times where you can see I like knife the air where I'm shooting at spots where people aren't. It's because there was a delay between what I was actually seeing in my controller. But I might do some more COD 4 vids. If I'm good at that game now, I wasn't good at it for a long time. I think I'm okay now. I still die a decent bit, but I get helicopters pretty much every game, which is nice. I'm getting a lot of good challenges. I think I had the Blue Tiger camo on my AK in that video. I'm trying to get Red Tiger for it. I want to get Blue Tiger for the M16. It was on 360, yeah. And I used my capture card to record it. I was actually playing on a computer screen due to the way that I have to record the video. You can get a splitter cable and play it on the TV while recording it, but it will probably cause more delay. Which, like, trying to do glitches and stuff on that game with that is interesting. I have a COD 4 glitch video that I filmed the same day as that one that I'm going to edit. And it should be up sometime soon here. Just depends on when I get the time to upload it. I'm trying to clear up space to edit video. Excuse me. Excuse me again, man. But yeah. The video, I can go higher in terms of the video quality on that capture card. It's just that it will lag to where, for me, it's nearly impossible to play. The video comes out fine, but to me, it's just too laggy to play it. Which, of course, like, how are you going to do that? So somebody else dropped in for a second. But bring my mouse over here. So I got 3 people watching. You like my hat, people? Alright. It's actually pretty stable for being what it is. Like, I can... Like, that's about as far back as I can go, but I can... It will start to shift because there's these little pegs that stop it from going back and forth. But I can just... Yeah. Hey, Cello, you know what this hat is? You know what the hat is from? Just thought I'd do a joke, because this is something that comes from a video I did a year ago like a joke I made in the video, so I thought I'd do it because it's been a year. It's been a year since I started streaming, so doing something dumb to commemorate it. Yep, it's the top shell of my old Nintendo. I had this system, but whenever it got sent to me, the box got wrecked and the plastic totally got cracked on the bottom and it just destroyed the system. It did still work for a bit, but as time went on, it slowly broke down, and the controller ports, something happened with the controller port, and it's done for. I have the rest of the system still, but this ended up coming off due to the way that it cracked apart. So I just have this top shell separate now. But, yep. I'm pretty sure that I could actually take this to not like a GameStop, but an actual retro game store, and they would take it because of the fact that these are worth a bit, these trays. Because a lot of NES systems nowadays are missing the tray. And this one's in decent shape. If you cleaned it up, it would probably be good. But yeah, it's a hat. Surprisingly, it does not fall off very much. Been able to move around a bit with it on. Yeah. Just something random. All right. Yeah. I did try. Where did I put it? I did try. Oh. Oh, it's a balancing act. Oh. There you go. I was almost in the position where I would have been able to keep that up for a bit, but I lost it. All right. I have okay balance. Like, my reflexes are good. My problem with anything like that is I'm shaky. Like, if I wouldn't be able to really do soldering because my hands shake too much. If you're trying to do some precise stuff, it's kind of hard for me because I shake so much, but I'm gonna check my Silo, do you know who Gundam Russ is? Gundam Russ Gaming? I'm sure you've seen him in Billy's chat. I'm gonna do a stream with him. Thank you, Cello. My first ever stream was in 2016, but I took it down after I did it. And I did a few streams beforehand, but like it was very rare that I did streams, and at some point I just took them all down, which I kind of regret doing. But my first actual stream was a year ago. It was called Test Stream Impossible Event. I just kind of screwed around. I played a bit of Call of Duty Remastered. Did stupid stuff. And ever since then, I've done streams pretty regularly. So. I'm kind of pulling back a bit on streaming because I have recently been doing them way too much. I'm trying to get back into making actual videos. I put up a Call of Duty 4 video. I'm not sure if you saw that video, but I filmed another video with it, and I found some footage of Battlefront 2 on my computer or on a flash drive. That's from 2016. It's just that I need to edit it all and put it up. Since I know people liked my Battlefront 2 videos back in the day. I'm talking about the original 2005 version on it. We have yet to really plan it out, but we got something here. We don't know exactly yet. I will have to talk to him here soon, but it should be relatively soon. Probably next week, if I had to say so. It's too bad Billy isn't here to see my epic hat. We're probably just going to do a game chat because he's getting back into, we're probably going to talk about 360 collecting because he wants to get back into 360 collecting. Yeah, that game was great. My favorite class is the Vanguard. If you turn friendly fire off, you can just roll into a room of enemies and take them out. Easily just throw your mines at the enemies and make them walk into them. Just roll around. I played that game through System Link tunneling in an Elite League. It was fun. Fortunately, or unfortunately, that league kind of collapsed because of like one team kept on doing a bunch of stupid stuff. They kept on using stupid tactics and using gimmick maps to help give them advantages when we did play. And of course, HAC and the teachers with it collapsed, and that kind of put an end to any possibility of the league continuing. So, do you guess who it was? Yeah, I play it on, right now I play it on the Xbox. The Xbox version is probably the best version besides the PC version. Because the graphics are so much better than the PS2 version. And the AI can play as the heroes. Yeah, the Battlefront games that Pandemic made were great. Played on PC. Yeah, because you can get some different. I have a bunch of old mods and maps for Battlefront 2 on PC on my other computer. On my Latitude hard drive. I have so many things on that drive that I have to go through. Including I have made some stupid videos in the past. There's one video I made once that was just ridiculously stupid. That I may eventually do something with, but I don't know. I have done things with that video, but you know. It is what it is, man. Yeah. Yeah, the boot with that one though, because it was filmed on a flip camera. Good. Oh well. 2008 iMac quad boot and old OSs. I also have the track. Oh, it's a different install. This is the one where I show the. It's an emulator for Mac called. What is it called? Kega Fusion. It's a Genesis and Mega Drive emulator for Mac and PC. I showed the Japanese Mega Drive version of Ninja Gaiden. Unreleased prototype. Not supported on that line, and I'll get into my. That classic, the troll theme, as I call it, on my channel. I got 3 viewers. If you guys remember this from that one stream. That's that one. Because this is the day after that stream, actually. This is showing Rainbow Six. Oh, look at that. Interesting. And if I remember correctly, one of my very, very old pieces of equipment here. The Forgotten pickup. Oh, shit. That's real stuff. But yeah, me and Ubilly are going to do a stream at some point. It's just that he wants to plan it out a bit more. And have a topic. So, we'll see when that happens. What's this I'm looking for? iBook. PowerBook. Sure how many. Yeah. Unfortunately, there are some caveats. Yeah, I recognize this. I thought all 3 members. If I type in any set of numbers, it'll fuck up my video. Yes, that is correct. Pretty much any set of numbers that you type in, you can generate any set of 2 numbers infinitely, and I can do that. Pretty much everything. If I try any set of 2 numbers, it will do it. And it's trippy, man. That's a weird thing. I'm down to 1 viewer. I don't know who's still in here. thing has quite the history. All right. I was wondering who it was, if it was you or if it was Sup. Oh, down to 0 viewers. He said that and he dropped out, or the numbers are broken. I don't know. YouTube is a bit weird. I know some of my friends, Unjawego, a lot of times it'll say that there's 0 viewers, but he's actually in the chat. Still, it's something's not right there. This isn't working for some reason. Just getting out of town and in the lobby. That's the one that they had in 2000. I still have it. This thing, crap, I dropped it. This thing is pretty, it needs more RAM to run very well. I'm still trying to find out what the problem is in terms of getting Shadow Warrior to work on this or any of those games with that engine. Like, I don't know what the engine is called exactly, the Doom engine, Wolfenstein 3D, Shadow Warrior. But yeah, I showed that in the original video I made on the G3, and it's the exact same on here. So, it's a bit like there's a problem with the power cycle on this thing, but besides that, it seems to work fine. If the hard drive on it dies, though, it's trashed. I'm not doing that again. Unreal Engine. I don't know if it's the Unreal Engine, because was Unreal out in 1993? I think it came out after that. I'm talking the engine that they used in the original Doom game and Wolfenstein and Shadow Warrior and whatnot. For some reason, this computer does not play those games correctly. Shadow Warrior, it just crashes when I try to select something. Doom, the sound is broken, and the game is super choppy. Yeah, like I say, if the hard drive in this thing dies, because to get the hard drive out of this computer, everything has to come apart. The power button has to be disconnected. And I actually broke an iBook G3 trying to get the hard drive out because it's so old. The connector to that connects the power button to the motherboard was so brittle, and I had to disconnect that plug to get to the hard drive. And it broke. The cables ripped right off the board. And that was the end of the computer. It's just to get to that hard drive, everything has to come apart. Versus some of the newer laptops, you just take the battery out and bam, the hard drive's right there. Yeah, that sucked. I only had it for like a month before it crapped out, and then I got this to replace it. This one's more powerful though, because that one was a G3 processor. This is a G4. So yeah, I still have the charger from the old one though, which does work with this one though, which is nice. Then I have the airport wireless card from it, and I have the RAM from it, and I have a piece of the computer actually, like the RAM cover. From whenever I took the RAM out, I just never put that cover back in the computer. I still have it. It's a laptop. It's a Dell Latitude D620. I had a lot of data on it, and the hard drive failed. And that one was really bad. Yeah, I was just installing stuff. I was installing Civilization 2 map pack or expansion packs, and my hard drive crashed. And I lost pretty much everything. And for a little bit, I had no internet connected devices of my own. It was that bad. Tray. This keyboard tray is destroyed. Actually, it's not the CPU that failed. It's the hard drive that failed in it. I can show this laptop. It's a Vistapad. That's the old saying. The hard drive actually is very easy to take out. Just take these two screws at the bottom. Drive comes right out. So I just put this 320 gig drive in it, and it works great. This is a really reliable model. I have a bit of a problem with the screen, but it works great besides that. And the battery in it actually is not flat. It's just that I wasn't using the right charger with it. The battery life is not great on it, but it's not flat. I probably should put some charge in it. So that way if the cable gets pulled out, I never have that problem on this one because the connector's tight. But yeah, this was my main computer from September 2015 to July 2017. And it was my only computer from September 2015 to June or July of 2016, and again in March of 2017. Because this damn thing, yes. I haven't shown this in a while. Oh. Damn it, Cello is not in here anymore. I had no reason to do this one. Still kind of bitter about it. Ran Oblivion well. It has no VGA port on it though, which is kind of a killer. Yeah, check this out. Oh, you're still in here. It says 0 viewers, but this laptop was a Windows 8/10 laptop. Missing keys and whatnot. Got the trackpad. Got some different peripherals. Got 2 USB ports, HDMI, Ethernet, headphone. That's the charger. SD card slot. USB on this side and a headphone jack and a little volume thing and the power button on the side. But it's decently thin. But if you do know an anomaly, do you see anything that's wrong with this computer? Do you notice anything that's wrong with this system besides like the missing keys? Tell me. I want to see what you think is wrong with this computer. I'll even open it up the screen. It's good. It's not, the screen's not shattered. So what do you think's wrong with it besides, of course, besides the missing keys, what do you think's the problem? No disk drive. I mean, like, what is the What is your guess as to the functional problem with this system? One thing that's kind of cool about this actually though is it's a touch screen and you can fold the screen back. The hinge is a bit wonky. You can fold the screen back and like have it as a tablet. You can fold it back entirely. Like that. You just use it as a 13-inch tablet with a webcam. The functional problem with this computer in terms of like what it is, it's not that anything is really missing from it. Anything's really missing from it. It's not that that's a problem. I don't think you can see where it smoked pretty bad. Where the die cast was. It's gutted. That's what's left of it. I stripped it for parts. It had a bad main board, so it was worthless to me. So I just stripped it. I took the RAM out. Yeah, the motherboard just crapped out. So I took the RAM out of it. I took the hard drive out of it. Took a few different things out of it. Then there is carpet beetle larva inside of the computer. That's crazy. If you ever have seen a carpet beetle, they're like little black things. I used to get them a lot at my old house, which is where this computer comes from. There is legitimate larvae that have crawled through the ports. What the hell? Because this was in a spot where they were in the basement. Look for any other spots where there might be. I think he's dead. It's a good thing that they have yet to reproduce here. I'll show him. See that? It'll focus on him. Just that little thing right there. It's a carpet beetle larva. Just like a tiny little worm. Yeah, there you go. That's good focus. That one seems to be dead. It has yet to decay. I find a lot of them that are like white because they decay. Yeah, that's what they look like. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this one's dead or he would have moved whenever I was cracking it open. Unfortunately, if you have any sort of rug that gets wet, these guys come in. At least here in Western PA, man. That's what you get. It's those worms. Well, it's not really a worm, it's larva. It's carpet beetle larva. I find them every once in a while. They don't live here, but I find them in some of my stuff. Because once you get them, they just infest your shit. Like kind of like roaches almost, but just that if you have any sort of dampness in your house, you will get these larvae, and they will eventually turn into carpet beetles. Like I say, this one seems to be dead. I'm gonna go get something to dispose of him, but we will try and see if he's alive and just like resting or something, which I don't know how he'd be resting since this part of the computer's been whacked so many times. But I'll let you guys. Ooh, Billy, look at the carpet beetle larva. It's like the worm thing. They made it in through the port. He just came in through the Ethernet port and probably got stuck in there. So I'm gonna actually get him with Mel Piece. I'm gonna poke him with that. Trying to look at the camera to see where he is. Oh, 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 oh. You see how it's damaging his body? Oh, he like flattens. Kind of like liquid comes out of him. Oh. Oh. Damn, he's dead. Yeah, I mean, he's gone all white. He's bleeding now. All right, so I just wanted to make sure that he was dead before I did this, because sometimes they will scurry out and get all over the place, and they will freak out. So I just wanted to make sure that he was dead. And for the video, I thought that was kind of something. So we're going to grab him up. Make sure I get that guy. There he is. So we retrieved him. I'm going to go throw him away, and I'll clean off this because his blood probably did get on it. I better be glad I didn't chop its head off. I've seen them before decapitated. Yeah, it's just their head. I have no clue why that happened, but I saw it so many times that there must be something that either like they fall apart over time as they decay or something, man. But you can see he probably just came in through the Ethernet port right there. Since that's the one that it just pretty much is at the bottom of the computer, so you can just crawl it in there. So I had 4 viewers for a bit. Mod Cello. Why not? There you go. He's a mod now. Yeah. Take a look at the way. It's interesting how parts of it are kind of like that peach color. Especially up there. Yeah, that's where the hard drive was. main board was flipped. So it did have user replaceable RAM, but the RAM was on this side of the motherboard. So again, the whole computer had to come apart just for the RAM replacement. So that's the system, and you are welcome, Solo. You're a cool guy. I trust you with the moderator privileges. Any guy that I trust and is good with people on here. So then here's the keyboard. Like I say, it still has the ribbon cable. See, there's still a tech in that keyboard. Yeah. I'm kind of inspecting it to see if there's any more of those things. So. But before I do that, I need to put the screen back in it. All right. Excuse me. Oh, now Billy's here. I'll put this back together. I'll show him my hat that I had. I think Billy will appreciate my hat. This computer was sacrificed for a greater good. All right. Ooh, damn. I haven't had much time to watch videos. I'm pretty behind on videos, but I will watch it. I did see that you posted it. Unfortunately, I've not had a lot of time since I've had a lot of school stuff to do to watch videos, but I will be sure to watch it when I get the chance. Because pretty much with me, man, I'm so burned out. I do school, and I maybe work on a video. And if somebody's live, I might hop in and do stuff while I listen to it, but forget when you put that video up. But I'll be sure to watch it here in a bit. I have seen those. If it is what I think it is, though, that's in the video, I have seen those before. They're pretty cool. I'll be sure to check it out. But HP Pavilion X360, I believe this is. The screen on this was terrible and it had bad speakers, though. So, yeah. Maybe if I kind of slow down, I'll get rid of some of that stuff. Whoa, I'm seeing this guy. My hat, though. I think you'll appreciate my hat. Wearing this at the beginning of the stream when Cello came in. So, I don't know what I was going to look for here. Yep. Down to 2 viewers. Hashtag mod Cello here. Did it. My hat. It's pretty sturdy. If people ever viewed demo cabinets, but not many people have done the final version that weren't numbskull staff. Ah, okay. I see. Take a look at the. Take a look here. We uploaded yesterday. Yeah, I didn't see it because I was. Pretty cool. Pac-Man. I had a little Pac-Man arcade thing that was like a joystick. Check it out when you have time. Don't let me distract you. I should be able to watch it tomorrow. I do have to go somewhere tomorrow, so we'll see. If I get time to. What a plug and play. Those are fun. Yeah, that plug and play that I'm talking about is, I'm pretty sure that was the first gaming thing that I really played. It had Miss Pac-Man on it. It's a Namco thing. Miss Pac-Man on it had Pole Position, Galaga Galaxian. Forget the other game it had on it. It had Mappy as well. It was a very cool thing. Like the stick, the knob on the stick could turn for pole position. You would actually control the car with the knob. So, yeah. My hat. What are your thoughts on the hat? On the hat of BIS. This. All right. I posted a video. I'm not sure if you're subbed to Ben RT, but I posted my first vid. Do it. Got a SpongeBob one for my kid, a Wheel of Fortune, Pac-Man, and a Scooby-Doo one. That's the only one that I have. If you count the Atari Flashback systems as that, I have the Flashback 2, which is from before AtGames took over. Really good system. That's the one that you can mod with a cartridge slot. Yeah. You haven't commented on my hat, man. My hat. My special hat. You can see it's pretty stable. Yeah. Actually, I do have the rest still. It's in the basement. But it's just shot. It's the wires that connect the controller port to the main board are shot. It has a bad 72-pin connector. Has power issues. The RF, the switch for channel, I forget which, channel 2 and 3 is stuck. There's a lot of, and the plastic shell is just wrecked. It's very dirty. so I don't really think that it's fixable. I'd say actually the most valuable part of the what's left of it is this, because these are actually kind of rare now. They go for a little bit to get an original tray piece, because a lot of them now are lost or cracked. So that's probably the most valuable part of it. So, can fix it for a video. I only have one Nintendo game left. I have none of those bug larvae are in it. It's possible, but I don't know. So you're saying I should fix it up? I would need to. I'm pretty sure that the controller port cord is soldered to the main board, so I'd need to get a new one and solder it to the board, which I have never soldered before. The channel switch is not an issue. I would need to probably replace the 72-pin connector. I would need to either buy a new shell or try and tape it back together or glue it back together. I don't have all of it anymore, though. I don't know, because I don't want to put money into something that I'm not going to really use for anything besides a video. And like I say, I'll look it up real quick. I'll look up how much or what I have to do to replace the controller port. Faulty controller port, here we go. Here we go, iFixit. Oh no, it's $10 for that. What I'm assuming is there is damage inside the plugs because of the fact that if you do mess with it, I'm pretty sure that the thing that the controller actually grips to, where that connects, it's damaged. I have no way of really testing it, though. I don't see any obvious breaks in the wire, but that piece is extremely loose. I don't know how much a shell would cost. $72-pin connector. I just need to take that huge metallic shield off of it. 72-pin connector. $10 for the thing. But I need a security bit too. Then this shell. Cartridge shell. I'm looking for a system shell. I'm not. Hmm. But the only problem is, without the shell, I'm afraid that that problem with the controller port is just going to come back because it's due to the fact that it strains so much from being stretched out because it hangs down so badly. And if I try and reattach it, it will kink that cord and it will put stress on it either way. So my best bet would be to wrap that around the bottom and just tape it down. But again, that might pull on it to the... I don't know how that would work. I don't know how Nintendo did it. Then in terms of the power problem, I'm not sure if that's shock or if it's flexion-based board damage or if it's in the connector. I have no clue. I'm not sure how I would pinpoint it to being either the power connector or to being a board level issue on the power problem. Yeah, I've worked on the Master System multiple times, but that's about it for retro systems. And I've worked on some of the flashback systems on fixing the damaged buttons. All right. Yeah, I don't know in terms of that if there's any other problems with it, because so I'm thinking 72 pin connector needs replaced, controller port needs replaced, the shell eventually needs replaced, possibly the power plug needs replaced. I don't know if that's something that's soldered to the main board or not, or it might be a board level issue, which in that case then it might not be worth putting anything into it, because pretty much the only part that would be left of it would be the metallic frame. That would be all that would be original, and the top shell. Let me see something here. Oh, lost a viewer. Might have been Billy because he said he'd be right back. Is Sullivan here still? I'm gonna put this shell back. Put this JVC cam away. Which, if any of my old subscribers are watching this later, this is part of that lot that guy gave me for free, which was awesome, with that Gateway camera from 2003. Now, if this TV wasn't here, I'd just hang from this thing again to get up here, and I'd climb up in it like I used to. Here's a few different things I'll show real quick. That old wood smells like crap. Makes everything it touches smell like crap as well. Got some different games here. This is my last Nintendo game. This is the only NES game I have. Jeopardy. Jeopardy. It's like a $5 game. One of the cheapest Nintendo games there is. Got some Genesis games here. Got my not for resale version of Sonic the Hedgehog with the screwed up label. And then I got my good condition copy of Virtua Fighter 2. I have actually 2 copies of this game, and one of them, the label is chewed up really bad. I don't know exactly what happened to where I got 2 copies, but then I have Sonic 2, complete in box, in good shape. The cart's in near mint condition. Yeah. And my Game Boy Color, which if it has batteries in it, then it's okay, it doesn't. Love the color of this. Kiwi Game Boy Color. I had a purple one at one point with the buttons were kind of screwy, so. Has the original battery back with the number on it. See? Pretty cool. Sonic 3 connected to Sonic and Knuckles. You get a lot of stuff there. I know the bonus stages in Sonic 3 were a lot easier than in the first 2. My favorite overall was Sonic 2. I have some memories with that game. Michael Jackson did some of the music on it. Yeah. Didn't he go uncredited though? And it only came out after he died that he did music for it? Because I know Michael Jackson was pretty involved with Sega back in those days. Yeah. The Sonic games. I also liked the adventure games quite a bit. I know some people don't like them nowadays. In the 2010s, they received some criticism. Well, pretty much everything receives criticism now, I think. But I also liked the first Sonic game, and then Sonic 3 and Knuckles was also really good. I'm trying to think of Sonic 3 Blast. I have the Genesis version of that. Pretty impressive for a Genesis game to have that video at the beginning of it. The other ones on Dreamcast. Everything after that, I have not really put any time into. I have Sonic Generations for the 360. I bought it in 2015, in April of 2015, and I've never played it. I've never played it, but I've had it for over 3 years. Yeah. To me, that generation was the best for gaming. PS2 is my favorite system, probably. That or the 360. The first half of the 360, I didn't care for the second half, like 2010. Past that, when they introduced the Kinect and all that crap, and they changed all the dashboard and all that crap, and it just became a way different. PS4. I don't own a PS4 yet. Someday I will get one for sure, but don't have the funds. To afford not only the system, but to get the games, man. The games are expensive. I can't pay $60 per game. I can get some of the tech for $60 or less if I look around. Like I paid $60 for an iMac last year. Like I just don't like paying that much for games. So I think I'm gonna wait a bit longer till a lot of the games that are out now drop in price. I don't want to spend that much. The Dr. Evil chair. Are you talking about this chair? That chair? What chair? What? Are you talking about the Archie Bunker recliner of chairs? The command center? I'm getting to that point. I'll wait a bit longer if Billy is going to come back. I don't know. I don't know if Billy's going to come back or not. You just said BRB and dropped out. Yeah, I don't know. What's the point though? But I will. Did you see the Call of Duty 4 video I posted a few days ago? I think it was 2 days ago. I haven't had the chance. Been busy drafting for this project. Yeah, if you ever get the chance to, if you want to check it out, it's up to you. But pretty much just a test video for my capture card. I did okay in the match, but there's a bit of lag. I will have a 360 collection video out relatively soon as well. Yeah. I will be doing also, I have Battlefront 2 footage. I think I said earlier that I want to put up at some point. I just have to edit. All right, thanks, man. I appreciate your support. Yeah, I will be doing also, like I said, it just depends on when I can do the stream with Gundam Russ and then Billy, of course. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. That's one of the things with doing YouTube is that it's really nice to have people that actually do care and support you versus just people that either they just watch but they don't. My heater on. But they just watch and they don't comment or, of course, trolls. But it is nice to have people that actually care. Noise should get quieter as it goes on. I've dealt with a lot of people, especially this year, that have either backstabbed me or they've just been straight up assholes with me. But it is nice to have people that actually do care and people that are good to you. I mean, after a while of being treated like trash, just like stop caring in a lot of ways about it. And that's kind of what happened with my YouTube account. And that's why it's been, at least in my eyes, dead for so long. It's because of that. So. But yeah. Yeah, it was a really, really bad situation with trolls threatening me and whatnot, but one of them is still around as far as I'm aware. Yeah. No sparkling water this time. But like, just forget about the troll problem. It's not really important to me. I only have one real steak here anyway, so. But no sparkling water this time? No. No. I haven't had one in a while, so I keep the cans here so I don't drink anymore. So if I know how much I've had in a period of time. Because like my intention was never to quit. I didn't expect to never drink soda again, but I expected to slow down massively because I was drinking way too much. I was able to cut myself off cold turkey and just not drink for a couple days though. I didn't really have any urges, which is nice. I do have sparkling water in the fridge, and I did a tea video. I did a tea review. Drink milk, 100% fruit juices and water. I do drink some 100% fruit juices as well. I do drink milk and I drink water. I do have a bit of variety in there though, like mainly tea. I have another channel called Ben R Tea. Posted my first tea review today. Type of tea. I drink a lot of tea actually. I drink green tea, black tea. I do tea mix, which of course is just pretty basic stuff. But I get boxes of tea. Some are green tea. I mean tea leaves. That is tea, green tea, black tea. Hot tea and iced tea. I don't really drink that much. I have had some hot tea. Not iced tea though. Maybe I'll do Snapple reviews as well on that channel, which is a joke. It's funny. I had a Snapple peach lemonade tea once. It was pretty tasty. I've heard that Snapple does make some good stuff, but it's not as natural as making your own tea, of course, because it's processed. But they do have some good stuff. I say that moving to that kind of stuff would be a bit out of the scope of my Banarchy channel, but maybe I will do a few Snapple reviews for the people that don't care to make their own tea or they don't get these services. Yeah, I don't know what exactly Snapple would fall under in terms of tea, but I haven't had a Snapple in years. I think they come in plastic bottles now. They used to be glass. Hmm. I see. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for Billy. I'll call it a night 'cause I'm getting kind of tired. Yeah, I don't know when he left. About 30 minutes ago. Yeah. Probably gonna put an end to it then. Yeah, 11. I'm probably gonna put an end to it then. I'm getting pretty tired, if you cannot tell. I have some vids out soon, like I said, and I'll do some streams here soon. So thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you in a bit. Maybe I'll see you in one of Billy's streams as well.